Laughs to Tease You tonight at where? Where is it at?
Teazers.
Teazers.
World Tea Market.
World Tea Market on Capitol Street, right in the middle of downtown Fresno. See, this is out of the Fresno Bee. Where's Fresno Bee at? Up right there. There it is. See? From the Fresno Bee. And did you notice that? Did you notice who's going to be in there? Richard Lee. See that? Okay, I'm going to hold it on there for a little bit so you can read the names. Okay, and look at who is sitting at the table here. It's none other than Richard Lee, a performer, a comedian. Ah, yeah. He's sitting right here at the table. And this evening, we're going down there, and it starts at 8 o'clock, doesn't it?
Yes.
And what's the name of the building that it's in, or what's it called?
It's the Civic Center.
The Civic Center? I don't think so. What was the name on the outside of the thing where we go in the door? Oh, we'll see it. We'll see it on there. Anyway, he's getting pretty good. He's a renowned star. Hey,
not quite, Doc.
Okay. So your friend TK, that's Tim, what's his last name?
I can't pronounce his name.
Oh, okay. Tim K. Anyway, we'll be introducing him. And you'll see it all very shortly. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's the Fresno Bee, and you saw that in there. And look at this. Look at this. This is a little flyer. 2013 comedy night at Teazers. And if you look at the names down there, you see one that I put a little yellow around so you can find it. It says Richard Lee. Huh. That must be this guy. Yeah, there he is. He wants to go practice in his room right now. So we'll let him do it for 5 minutes and then we're on the road. Okay. Okay, we're recording. That's at the Galleria. Yeah, it's right inside the Galleria. Go open. Oh, the door is open. Yeah. There he is. There we're going in here. Here, get my chair. Get my chair. Thank you. I want to just go up here.
You don't need a chair? A walker?
Just take it inside, okay? Beautiful place in here. Yeah. This is where Teazers is, and this is where he's going to be performing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. Richard, please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Thank you.
Teazers tea show in downtown Fresno. Can I get a round of applause? All right. Sounds like we're ready to start this show. I was a little worried that the tea hasn't set in yet. Where's that caffeine drinkers at? Yes? I got a crowd over here celebrating a birthday. I know they're drinking. Anyone else drinking? No, because it's a free show and you just didn't want to spend any money at all tonight. I know. Welcome to a building that is owned by Armenians. I'm Armenian. I'm cheaper than you. And I'll tell you about myself later tonight. But I'm not the kind of Armenian that, I should say, is related to the Kardashian family. Not at all. And I take no offense to them being on TV. Yes, they're rich, and yes, they're popular. But no, I don't want to be like them, and not any of them act like my real sister does, I promise. Because my real sister couldn't even get Kanye West if she tried. That is not a black joke, sir. I swear it's not. But there will be some racial humor tonight. There'll be some insensitive humor tonight. It is an all-ages show, and we have some comedians that are going to do the best they can to keep it clean. How many minors are in the room tonight? Minors, raise your hand. Ma'am, if you are underage, I can't wait to be a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like that tonight, folks. That's how dirty this show is. I use the word pedophile, but you don't know what that means. I'm talking to a 30-year-old in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's just a conversation right here. Are you not 30? Did I offend you? Your blonde hair covered the gray hairs. I'm sorry, I didn't know. I don't know. Folks, I'm TK. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I'll tell you what those initials stand for later. And then our headliner at the end of the night goes by KT. So if you become a little dyslexic, it's okay. It's all right. You can flip our initials around. Are you ready to have fun? You got your cell phone out? Did you tag yourself here? Tag. I'm at Facebook. I'm on Facebook. Yeah, I take photos of myself. Welcome to Teazers. Yes, we are on Facebook. And you can click. Do not click the one in the Tower District. One of our comedians went there tonight, thinking that's where the show's at. That's why we're a little late. But no, the show will never be in the Tower. It'll never be at the River Park location. It has always been here. And when I introduce our promoter right now, I want to have you give him the bigger round of applause than myself, because right now when I say the following words, we are now kicking off our 4th season here. Each and every month, first Friday of the month. Give it up right now, your promoter, Mr. Coco Whatchamacallit.
It's a mean promoter. I'm very mean. How you guys doing? Yeah. Hello. How you guys doing?
The tea hasn't set in yet. No.
Anyway, maybe later the information we need again. Thank you guys for coming. As we know, the decoration is still up, so it was pretty last. Yeah, this is the leftover from Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah, same to you.
I'm not excited about New Year's again.
Unless you're Hmong of some type of Asian Orient descent, they did a whole week. Give it up to the Hmong New Year, right here, Asian New Year, and our owners. I had to do that again. It's going to be a little bit of racial humor tonight, but just a little bit. Hmong, what? Laotian, Cambodian, they all get to throw a tennis ball around. You heard about that game? All right, we'll tell you about it later.
Just want to give you a quick update what we're going to do this coming month. This month we have, of course, the first Friday is always comedy night, and the second Friday we're not going to have a second Friday event this month, but we're going to have the second Friday next month for a music night. I already have lined up for the musician. But tomorrow, the first Thursday and the the first Saturday and the third Saturday we're going to have salsa dance over here. So from 8:30 to 12. So come down here, Latin music, merengue, bachata, cumbia, salsa, and then there's some of the salsa people here come for the comedy night. Salsa.
You can bring your own tortilla chips as well, folks. He makes amazing chicken salsa.
I don't want to hold up this. I know you guys want to see all the performers. We have a great performer today. Again, thank you for coming. Appreciate you guys coming to downtown. I know this downtown is kind of like far for some people, but not me. I go to downtown a lot. Not that far, right? No? Good. So, TK.
Give it up to Kung Pao Chicken, everybody. Kung Pao Chicken in the house tonight. When you're done with him, you'll be hungry in an hour. All right, folks. Oh, wow, that joke did not go over well, the whole hungry thing, but everything else is okay. Wow, we're going to have a great night. This lady in the front and I are going to have a relationship by the end of this night. Because my fiance's not here yet, but she'll be here later, and I'll probably get slapped for making those comments. Yes, folks, real quick side note about myself. Getting married this year. Well, yeah. What? Doing it the Armenian way, which means I'm making the bride side pay for everything. Speaking of what Coco was mentioning about this Christmas decoration still being up, I put in a special request to keep them up because if any of you know calendars or religions and ethnicities very well, this coming Sunday, it's Armenian Christmas. Yeah, that means that's how we roll. Seriously, January 6th. According to the Orthodox and all those great Christian calendars, we, along with the Greek Church and others, Serbians and whatnot, celebrate Christmas 2 weeks later. It's just because we like to do our Christmas shopping after Christmas. I'm just saying, folks, everything's on sale, or you brought it back and I bought it, open box at Best Buy. I know you were at Best Buy, and you're like, no, I wasn't. Ma'am, I'm talking to you, Silver Chain. She's like, don't pick on me. This is my first time here, and the tea has not set in. You're just not funny enough yet. It's okay, I'm gonna pick on that whole section tonight because they are here for one special person's birthday. We'll embarrass her in a few minutes. But I'm so happy they're here tonight. I'm happy that each and every one of you are here. And as you can tell, we have limited seating tonight because of the Christmas decorations. So again, please hold on to your seats and chairs and tables where you're at because we will have an intermission. Make sure you come on back to your seats and reserve tables as to where you're at so you don't lose your chair. Our first guy right now has been waiting a very long time to finally perform at Teazers. I'm very, very proud to see this gentleman been working his craft of comedy for quite some time. He's been very patient. We've been having a chance to finally work with him to bring him to stage tonight. He's going to do a very short performance, and then later on this year we're going to bring him back again for another performance. Right now, folks, yes, you do see a camera live, so each and every one of you are being recorded. If you laugh loud, we'll get it on tape. If you don't laugh at all, that's gonna sound kind of bad, right? Like a really quiet room, like a library to perform in. Excuse me, sorry for the little spit right there. You got a little bit of an Armenian on you. Let's get a nice, large round of applause. Louder than you did for Coco and I. This is your first comic of the night, Richard Lee.
Mighty good.
New Year's resolution? Huh, everybody? Probably already broke it already, huh? Right? Yeah. I know I broke. I didn't make any because I don't make resolutions because I already break mine. Yeah. You know, economy's bad. Economy's bad. Economy's so bad. Ronald McDonald got fired to work at Jack and Moss. That's how bad it is. That's pretty bad. That's bad. Yeah, economy's bad. Economy's bad. Economy's so bad. McDonald's happy no, not so happy no more. That is pretty bad. That is bad. Economy's bad. Economy's bad. Economy's so bad. The two free to get along. That is pretty bad. That is bad. Yeah, economy's bad. Economy's bad. Economy's so bad. Mickey Mouse got laid off and worked at Chuck E. Cheese. That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad. That is bad. Yeah. Economy's bad. Economy's bad. Economy's so bad. Mother Nature had to get a job. Hooters. That is pretty bad. That is bad. Yeah. That's bad. The economy's bad. Economy's bad. Economy's so bad. 7-Eleven was bought at AM PM. That is pretty bad. That is bad. Economy's bad. Economy's bad. Economy's so bad. The Campbell Soup Company was bought out Progressive Soup Company. That is pretty bad. That is bad. That is bad. Economy's bad. Economy's bad. The economy's so bad. Samsung was bought out by Motorola. That is pretty bad. That is bad. That is bad. And you know, this new year, you know, due to global warming, Frosty the Snowman made a New Year's resolution not to melt away at the North Pole.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, healthcare is getting pretty bad. Now, healthcare is getting so bad, AARP was bought by Betty White and the Golden Girls. Healthcare is getting pretty bad. Healthcare is getting so bad, it was bought by MetLife and the Peanuts gang, you know? That's how bad it is. You know, that is bad. Yeah, you know, healthcare is getting so bad. You know, Geico was bought by State Farm. That is pretty bad. That is bad. Yeah, that is bad. That's bad. And now, a moment with Annie Rooney. Hello, I'm Annie Rooney. I died a few years ago. I worked a long time at 60 Minutes and got paid to complain and was a commentator there. Did you ever get paid to complain? I don't think so. I complained a lot about from paper clips, black people to gays. Did you ever get paid to complain about them? Or any other things? I don't think so. It's very hard to get into heaven nowadays. God and Jesus doesn't like complainers very much. So please pray for me. Thank you. Thank you, former President Bill Clinton. You know, my wife Hilmer is doing a great job as Secretary of State. Yeah. And you know, I just can't wait for her to run for president in 2016. So go Hillary, 2016! Woo! Yeah! Hillary, 2016! Woo! Yeah! I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm no back in the news. I just can't help myself. You know, I now call myself the propinator because all these beautiful women, you know, all around me since I got divorced from Maria Shriver, I just can't help myself. They're everywhere. I'm touching them and feeling the boobies and everything, you know? And tushies. So I just can't help it. And rubbing them, huh? So they're everywhere. I just can't help myself. Thank you. That's my time.
Everybody, Richard Lee, right there, everybody. One more time. First ever appearance here at Teazer's T-Show. Thank you so much, Richard. Our next gentleman coming on up right now. I am so proud to finally bring him to Fresno. He is all the way from La Brea, California. If you've ever heard of some of the comedy spots down there, from the Improvs to the Comedy Store, as well as the Laugh Factory down in Southern California, this gentleman has had the chance to perform at some of the best venues in Southern California. Put your hands together for one of the Central Valley's rising top comedic stars. This is Andrew Idell.
Thank you, TK. I deserve that. When TK is walking off the stage, he looks at me and he goes, "There's more kids here. Have fun." Guys, give it up for Richard Lee. Come on, right? It's a really hard thing to do what he just did. He's got a long boat ride home. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. You ever just say something and you just know that that's like your one-way ticket? I'm going to hell for that one. You're awesome, Richard. There's a lot of greatness in that fanny pack.
Thank you.
That's a funny pack. That was kind of cynical. You know, starting off my set was just blatant ignorance and racism. I'm sorry. I'm not in the greatest mood right now. This morning I ran over and killed my cat. Yeah. Don't get confused though. I'm the victim in this situation. That little bastard ruined my lawnmower. Let that one settle in for a second. And my shoes. Actually, I don't know why I'm prefacing anything. It doesn't matter at all how well I do tonight. I'm just waiting for Hollywood to pick up my screenplay. That's right, I wrote a movie. It's about the only U.S. cavalry ever to be comprised solely of soldiers with Down syndrome. Yeah. You didn't know we did that, did you? think Special Forces is really going to open some eyes. Guys, as you can see, there's not really much to me. For the nerds in the audience, I look like the before picture of Captain America. I'm honest with myself. I know I could stand to gain the weight of about an average, like, second grader. Okay, I know that. Okay, I don't know what it's like to have to sit on any kind of butt fat. You know, like, don't get it confused though. Fantastic height. It's great. It's got a good perky. It's a good shape. It's a little hairy, but I can't complain, right? But unfortunately, it is just in direct proportion with the rest of this. So when I sit down, it's like I'm sitting on 2 kickstands, right? I tried that one. You know, there are advantages to being as skinny as I am, though. If they ever make another Holocaust movie, guess who gets to play the lead role, right? I'm not joking, guys. I think I'd make a great Anne Frank. See, that joke always works, but I don't know why. I don't understand why that's funny, but I just get ridiculously tickled every time I say that I would make a great Anne Frank, even though it doesn't make any sense. Because I'm so skinny, I get the question a lot. A lot of people ask me if I'm on a lot of hard drugs or anything like that. I'll just clear the air. No, okay. But does anybody here have any crystal meth? Does anybody like crystal meth? Anybody here like crystal meth? Anybody? You guys are all liars. Everybody likes crystal meth. Okay? Not everybody's tried it. Not everybody's tried crystal meth. Okay? Don't start thinking that this is a pro-drug joke. It's not. Okay? I just think this is hilarious because everybody gets uncomfortable, but they obviously freaking love it. And it's a good thing for them, right? Okay, I might be on the wrong side of this conversation, but let's talk about it. Okay? I've never done crystal meth, okay, but I'm pretty sure that I would love crystal meth. Like, I've talked to people who do crystal meth, and I don't know if you guys have had that experience. I don't know what kind of people you surround yourself with, but I've talked to people who have done crystal meth, and you know what exactly 0 of them have said? It's not for me. Right? And they have to have found something with that, you know? They know what they want with their life, you know? They're like, screw everything else, I'm doing this, I'm never not doing this, nothing else but this forever, you know? Crystal meth. If you've never experienced what it's like to interact with somebody who is into that kind of stuff, you're in the valley, so you should have. But if you haven't had that chance yet, you know, there's a couple ways to do it. You know, a couple of easy ways to do it. One is go to a bowling alley. Any bowling alley. I don't know why they just convene there. It's like where they have their meetings or something. I don't know what it is with people that do hard drugs, but a bowling alley, they're just ridiculously excited to roll a ball and some pins for some reason. It makes bowling awesome. There you go. Methamphetamine makes bowling awesome. Shouldn't that be? Sorry. This is fun. The other one, there's that one, and then if you don't want to do it in public, I understand. Okay? But you could be sitting at home, you're in the valley, once again, you could be sitting at home by yourself, nobody else there. You stand up and you yell, "Does anybody want free methamphetamine?" I swear to God, within seconds, they'll be crawling out of the cupboards. If you go into your bathroom, there'll be a zombie hand coming out of the toilet. They'll be walking at you, they'll corner you, their eyes as big as their failures. Their bodies as small as their dignity. Their mouths look like they just ate a whole box of Oreos with no milk. Anyway, that's all I've got on crystal meth.
That is so gross.
That is so gross. It's Oreos. Speaking of Oreos. Speaking of drug users, George Bush is not president anymore. that does not mean that I am done making fun of him. Now, I'm going to start it off, I'll say something good about him, I'll back him up a little bit. With the whole Iraq war and the 9/11 thing, I think he did about just as well as any other retarded guy would have. So, he's got that going for him, but I don't understand why everybody got mad because the guy took so many vacations. I would have welcomed that. If I was the head of the CIA at the time, I would have just sent Camp David with a Game Boy and been like, no, Mr. President, we'll call you, man. We'll call you. Or we could have sent him with, Call of Duty, so he could get his normal fix of conducting a war that was manufactured for money, in which body counts don't really matter, and chasing down a threat that doesn't actually exist. That is a smart joke. That is a smart joke, guys. But I think that the reason that me and George Bush wouldn't have gotten along so well is because the man is a redneck. And I don't know if you've seen me, but I'm about as far away from being a redneck as someone can be without burning Graceland to the ground or something like that. I'm a huge supporter in the idea that, if you want to see if you relate to a group of people, you look at their pop culture. Look at what entertains them, And so you have rednecks start with country music. Being a good old country boy is so awesome. Why is country music so depressing? Every single time my friend wants to show me a country song, he's like, listen to this, man. This shit'll make you cry. I'm like, good, awesome, right? That's exactly what I'm looking for. Sure enough, 2 minutes in the song, I'm like... My friend's like, I told you, man. It gets me every time. I'm like, it's not the song. This guy's famous. Right? That was kind of anticlimactic. But, let's do it for movies. Okay, let's talk about Western movies. Let's make a realistic Western movie where they all live terrible, boring lives and die of chlamydia or dysentery or something. Every time I say something like that, my friend's like, have you seen Urban Cowboy, man? It'll blow your mind. I'm like, no, but I've seen Deliverance. And that was weird. These guys have seen Deliverance, they know what I'm talking about. I've also seen Brokeback Mountain. Everybody knows about that movie, right? I'm not going to make fun of Brokeback Mountain. I'm not going to make fun of Brokeback Mountain because that movie taught us a simple lesson that all human beings should learn. It taught us that all love between people is beautiful. I'm serious about that. Well, it taught us that, and that there's more than riding a horse that can make a cowboy walk like this. That one almost makes me ashamed. The thing that I love about the end of that joke, because in the middle, that joke I told you it was the smartest fucking joke ever. It was. But in the end is stupid. It's really stupid. Hi, Richard.
Hi.
Hi, what's up? The end of that joke is really, it's like over the top stupid. I just drop a stupid bomb right on you, right at the end, right? But the best thing about that is, the next joke I'm about to tell, about 10 times more stupid. Okay, so brace yourselves. You ready? I wish bugs could talk.
Oh, is
Yeah.
this yours or mine?
People sit at home, they talk about,
Money.
global warming, world peace. I wish bugs could
You
talk.
want to buy me one?
If only so I could walk up to one and flick it and hear it go, ah, flies off into the distance.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's stupid.
No.
Any hip hop fans here? Hip hop? Anybody like hip hop music? Yeah. Yeah? I like hip hop. I like Eminem because he's white and he understands me.
Careful, careful.
You guys can say what you want. Eminem knows what it's like to just want to be part of a crowd. But to be pushed away because of the color of his skin. Right? The black rappers don't understand that. Eminem saved hip-hop for white people. Because of him, I can now post gangster rap lyrics on Facebook. Pretend to know what the hell trying to make $1 out of 15 cents means. Because that just sounds like inflation to me. Right? I miss gangster rappers though. Tupac fought a Crip the night he was shot. The closest Drake's ever been to being shot at was on Degrassi. Degrassi. Our biggest rapper right now was on a Canadian sitcom. That's I don't even have to joke about that. That's ridiculous. Okay. My time's almost up, guys. I've got a couple more things I want to talk about. I want to get a little bit serious right now. I want to talk to you guys about alternative energy. Now, I'm a Republican. For the sake of this joke, that I'm doing right now, you should have let me finish. You really should have let me finish. I'm a Republican.
Peace.
And as a Republican, I don't buy into the whole alternative energy fad that the hippies push, right? You know, let's talk about the dangers of alternative energy. My grandpa died last week. Yeah.
Oh,
A
sorry.
little weird here, right? He died because blind people can't hear a Prius coming from the sidewalk. Actually, kind of a hard thing to talk about. You guys are welcome. Last thing I want to talk about, I just moved here. I moved back here. I'm from the Valley. I moved to Orange County. I had to move back because apparently stuff costs money. It's kind of a new revelation for me. But when I moved, I knew that I would grow as a person. And I did. I learned one thing moving away. There are Mexicans everywhere. Now, I don't have a problem with it, okay? I do not have a problem with it. I hate condoms too, right? So we have that common ground. You know, people say that, you know, they have too many kids. What does that matter, okay? All that means is that even their semen works harder than white people. Now, migrant workers get up at dawn to do crappy work for crappy pay, okay? Big ups to them. I wouldn't get up at 5 in the morning for chemo, do you understand? So they can kick it, okay? Take that away from my set. If you're gonna take one thing away, they can kick it, all right?
Yes.
Guys, you've been splendid. This place looks awesome. You guys are blessed to have this kind of entertainment in your town. Not me, Richard. Thank you very much.